Student, now we are on the second kingdom, Protista or protist. Very interesting topic, student, and very important as per your NEET examination and as well as ICAR examination. Course of NEET and ICAR is same, isn't it? So Protista, in Protista we are studying the first two important features of protists. Protists are phylogenetically, they link fungi, plantain, animalia kingdom. They link phylogenetically. Phylogeny, being class 11th student, now you should know what is the meaning of phylogeny. Student, phylogeny means study of evolutionary relationship between the organisms, group of organisms. So Protista kingdom, it links phylogenetically fungi, plantae and animalia. And second feature, it is water dwelling. It lives in water. So let us see the first important part, that is classification. In the classification we have three parts. When we study the classification of Protista, we have three parts. First one is photosynthetic protists, then slime molds, they are also called decomposers. Decomposers are present in water body also, student. Then protozoan protists, isn't it? Protozoan protist. So what, student, we are going to study in the first part. In the first part of this explanation, we will study photosynthetic protist in detail. We are going to study only photosynthetic protist in detail. Slime molds and protozoan protist I will explain you after this explanation of photosynthetic protist. Photosynthetic protists, student, they are of three types: chrysophytes, dinoflagellates and euglenoids. So I am giving you one formula how to study these three: chrysophytes, dinoflagellates and euglenoids. I am giving you formula. Two formulas are there, student. We can study this by studying its unique feature. Student, unique feature means the feature of that group will not match or we cannot be compared with the other group. And then important features, very important features related to the pigments present in these bodies and what kind of color they impart, isn't it? So first one is what, student? Chrysophytes. Listen carefully. Very interesting topic. Chrysophyte is the photosynthetic protist. The first unique feature is it contains unique polysaccharide. Unique polysaccharide, and that unique polysaccharide, student, is called laminarine. Laminarine cannot be found in other groups, isn't it? So this is the first one, unique polysaccharide, laminarine. Then it consists of some important pigment like fucoxanthin plus carotenoids. Now these two combination, student, in the body of chrysophytes, these two pigments, they impart golden brown color. Golden brown color, isn't it? Golden brown color to the water, and that is why the example called diatom is also called golden algae. Is it interesting or not, student? Golden algae. Why? Because due to presence of fucoxanthin and carotenoids, this chrysophyte protist provides golden color. So this algae is called golden algae, or that is the popular example, diatoms, isn't it? Now the second one, again interesting, dinoflagellates. Di means two, so we can write the unique feature as pair of flagella is present. Student, you know what is flagella? Pair of flagella is present, locomotory organ. This is unique feature, isn't it? That cannot be matched with the other group. Then second, the related to important feature, which is related to the pigments. It consists of chlorophyll A, C and carotenoids. Carotenoids, isn't it? It consists of chlorophyll A, C and carotenoids, which imparting what? Red color to the water body. Important feature, very important, red color to water bodies, and so we observe a red tide. We observe red tides in the water body. This is very important for your NEET exam. Red tides related to what, student? Dinoflagellates. Why? Due to presence of chlorophyll A, C and carotenoids, it imparts red color to the water body. So it is called red. Very, very important for your NEET examination. And the popular example is Goniolax. Goniolax. And second example, student, is Gymnodinium. Gymnodinium. You see, student, in your text of the book, text matter of your handbook, we have 10, 12 features. Very vast story is there, but at least you should know these two features. One is unique feature and then important feature, isn't it? Which is not matching with the others. Then euglenoids. Last but not least, it belongs to phylum. Sometimes we use the word phylum. It belongs, euglenoid, photosynthetic protist belongs to phylum Euglenophyta. Euglenophyta, this is the unique feature, isn't it? And one more important structural feature I will tell you. It doesn't have any famous pigment, but what is the other important structural feature? That it contains or consists of protein called pellicle, which provide flexibility to the body. A protein is present in a structure called pellicle protein, which provides flexibility to the body. Provides flexibility to the body, isn't it? And the best example is Euglena. Next example is Euglena. Euglena has flagella also. So euglenoids is the photosynthetic protist. Phylum is Euglenophyta, and the example is Euglena, isn't it? So student, in order to remember the photosynthetic protist, you should remember these two formula, unique feature and important feature, along with the example. Example of chrysophytes is diatom, golden algae, and dinoflagellates, Goniolax, giving red tides, and then euglenoids, example Euglenophyta phylum Euglena.